What's going on? It's your dog Art Man. Great. I'm back with another boxing conversation. Just wanted to briefly speak on a couple of things because I woke up to some bullshit. Man. On multiple accounts, actually. From Twitter to Instagram to motherfucking Facebook. I woke up to some Devin Haney hate. Yeah. We're going to get into it. I'm not feeling the hate. It's crazy because two guys signed up to fight, but only one guy's to blame for the pay-per-views. It is not the guy y'all expect it to be. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. So, anyways, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, they're scheduled to fight April 20th, live on pay-per-view on the Zone. However, folks are noticing that ticket sales, for a big fight like that, it's not looking like a so-called big fight. So, my thing is, who's to blame for the pay-per-view not motherfucking selling? Or not the pay-per-view, the ticket sales. And I say it's Ryan Garcia. And folks know it's Ryan Garcia. But they'd rather blame it on Devin Haney. The reason why I say it's Ryan Garcia is the reason why the fight's not selling like that. It's because this guy been going on a crazy ass Illuminati tour. And what I mean by that, the motherfucker been online talking about some, yeah. Say the children need our help. Like, we supposed to be promoting a fight, and this motherfucker's talking about save the children, which is true, save the fucking children, you know what I'm saying? But, nigga, April 20th don't have nothing to do with no goddamn children. It has everything to do with two grown-ass men going in that ring and handling motherfucking business. Straight up. Now, folks, my dude, Bloods Boxing, he been on a little rampage on Twitter trying to throw salt on the good brother Devin Haney's name, man. But throw salt on the good brother's name. Hold on, let me say the link too real quick, because this is a little morning show. I kind of did this on the fly, so I'm not really expecting too many people to join. But hold on, let me send this link out to my brother real quick. Yeah, so I'm just looking at it like, man, we know the reason why the number's not looking like it is. It has nothing to do with Devin Haney. It has everything to do with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's out here faking the phone. He's out here not looking determined. He's out here trolling, doing streams with Charleston White and Aiden Ross and shit like that. And everybody trying to say, oh, well, this is going to hate. This is a marketing genius. Y'all was helping that nigga promote bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. And I'm here to call that shit out. I'm ready to call that shit out, man. Because they sit back putting the hate on Devin Haney. Like, yeah, you see, Devin is not a draw. And all this shit, I see the play. Because all of this that they're doing right now, talking about how Devin is not a draw, all the ticket sales, that's going to be an excuse on why Tank should fight motherfucking Cruz if he gets past, if Tank gets past Frank. That's the direction I see it going. because it's gonna come up. Folks gonna be like, "Oh, well, why is he jumping to 140 to fight Cruz? Why is he jumping 140 to fight Cruz when he already fought Cruz?" And it's gonna be, "Oh, well, he has a belt and he sells more than Devin, even though we haven't seen the pay-per-view numbers for Tim versus motherfucking Fedor." But they're gonna say, "See, and he got LaRasso on his side, so that's enough reason why Tank should fight Cruz at 140 instead of fighting Dev at 140." Even though we said that Tank is he's too small for 140. Cruz is a perfect fight for him because it's for a belt. All that shit, bro. Call me Art Man, the motherfucking fortune teller nigga, because I can see that shit, bro. Or Art Man, the fucking psychic. I can see that shit coming. But anyways, the reason why I'm looking at it as Ryan's fault is because Ryan's been out here talking crazy on the net. He's been talking about the Illuminati, Kanye West, the Jews, the children, Jeffrey Epstein, fucking race, politics. Nothing related to the fucking fight, dog. And notice how hype everybody was when Ryan Garcia, he had that little scuffle with Devin Haney at that venue. People are interested in the fight. Then from there, shit just went down fucking hill. Went downhill. And that's because of Ryan. Because instead of keeping that energy of, "Oh, I'm going to fuck this guy up, I'm going to beat him up when I see him," all that shit, it became, "Well, let's talk about the Illuminati and the children and all that shit." Like, just turning the fans off. Fans love seeing, like, blood and guts and fucking glory. Like, niggas don't give a fuck about no goddamn Illuminati and all that shit. Nigga, that's why we go to these other channels to listen to that type of shit. We don't want to hear that from you. Who the fuck are you? He trying to get on this Andrew Tate shit. Said the fight had hype until Ryan pulled that stunt. And niggas know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. What's going on, brother? Brother
What's
Bless
up
Spot.
with it? Trying to connect to my AirPods. I'm listening to you though.
I know it's kind of like an early morning stream. I don't even have that much free time, so whenever I do, I try to give my little voice on these topics in boxing. But Haney fans need to accept Haney ain't a big draw, and Tank fans need to realize Tank don't want no smoke with Haney. Look, my thing is this: I ain't never said Devin Haney's just some big superstar that he's on top of Javante Davis when it comes to pay-per-view sales and ticket sales. But I've always said that if you're looking at somebody that's second place, it's definitely Dev because he's getting the fucking highest checks under motherfucking Tank when it comes to guys under 147. Am I lying? The business sense, it always shows that the top players under 147 is fucking Javante Davis and motherfucking Devin Haney.
Right. But like I told you, bro, it's Bill who perpetuate the energy that make people. I think people gonna naturally hate because people just everybody got a platform. So somebody gonna praise,
Bro,
somebody gonna hate. That's just naturally.
nigga,
But
the reason
Bill
why
Daddy be going on. He gonna he the next Floyd, and
the
he
reason why
taking
I don't believe
Floyd's
that
spot. I can't feel that, bro.
the reason why I don't believe that is because niggas was hated on Dev. Niggas was hating on Dev before his pop started talking like that. His pop just now started talking more vocal, being more vocal.
No, he been on that anti-Floyd shit, bro. That brings a lot of hate,
His
bro.
his
Like
pops
that.
just now started to become more vocal, bro. Let's be real, nigga.
That
It wasn't
no, he just
it
started
wasn't
screaming
always
this.
like that.
Man, he been talking shit about
No,
Floyd,
because
bro. That's how
you know
people know the
why?
history there.
Nigga, because I know this for a fact because Dev team, they had old dude talking that I forgot the brother name. He had old school cat, they used to follow Dev and
Yeah, they
talk
be
that
doing all
shit.
the talking. Yeah,
Yeah, he was doing all the talking. Now that he's gone, Bill's doing all the talking. But they were still hating Dev back then. But I can agree that folks dislike Bill, and that dislike for Bill is carrying on to their dislike of Devin Haney.
and what's so trippy is that on the contrary, I like Bill a lot. I respect him to the utmost because I just know he a G for real. I just know he throw on his promoter hat when it's time to say things
And I
and
like
sell
that
fights.
shit. And I don't understand why fans can't look at it through the lens of, okay,
Because you got to get mad with the
because
criticism,
no,
though.
you know what I don't like? It's because, nigga, everything that y'all say y'all don't like Bill for doing, these niggas Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn did that shit 10 times
And
worse.
I roast their
And
ass for it.
like
I
it's
say it's the
crazy.
same thing. Bob used to use Floyd name every time Pacquiao had a fight. He'd make it seem like he finna fight Mayweather next and do all this shit, and it'll never happen. Like that's
These
some.
niggas talk about Bill's a liar. Motherfucking top nigga, top rank CEO told y'all, nigga, I may lie to y'all. I ain't lying to y'all today. Or what he say? He said, I may be lying today, but I ain't lying tomorrow, or some bullshit like that.
But you act like
He
Bill
basically said
don't
a
be
line like
capping
he's
on her.
agreeing
That's
that
be the
he lies to
problem.
the fucking fans. He lies to the fans. So how y'all gonna sit here and act like Bill's just some motherfucking major capper? Meanwhile,
I mean, both of them
I,
could be liars. So that don't mean he ain't a liar just because they lied too. Shit, he gotta
nigga,
get his.
Eddie Hearn. Speaking of liars, Eddie Hearn told y'all niggas that every 2 weeks that AJ versus Fury was gonna get announced. And you niggas believe that shit. And that's how I low-key got my little clout on this fucking Twitter shit. Because I was like, dog, what the fuck? Why y'all listen to this nigga? He's lying. 25, not 25, two motherfucking weeks. AJ versus Fury is gonna be announced. And they were saying that like 9 months later. So it's like, bro, come on, man. Bill's not the biggest liar, biggest capper in this motherfucking game. All
See,
these
that's
bro.
why. See, that's why I don't like when you do that. You go from one thing to another to prove your
Mm-hmm.
point. That
Yeah,
doesn't
because
have
you
anything to
don't
do
like,
with Bill lying.
and
Like
that's
that has
they don't
nothing to
like the
do with
fact that
Bill lying.
I pull out the receipts because I'm like, dog, how you gonna say this
But
guy is a capper promoting his son?
no, but
And
that don't mean he ain't
you
lying though. Just because
basically
other people do
y'all
it.
be saying y'all saying his opinion on his son is cap. That's basically what y'all saying.
No, we're not. We're
Because
saying it's not
what's cap?
factual numbers.
What's cap?
This is not the Haney era yet. You can't say he the face of boxing when Tank is doing the numbers he doing, when Canelo doing the numbers he doing. That don't mean don't believe in your son and say
Nigga,
and
he's
speak it
promoting
into
his
existence, but don't
son,
speak it
bro.
like it's fact right now because it's just not. That's
Nigga,
just not
he's
the truth.
promoting his motherfucking son, nigga. Come on.
Oh, okay. So does that mean lie? I can say my daughter great. I can't say she's going to be the greatest lawyer on earth, and she's not
See,
a lawyer
and
yet.
that's
Like
why
you
I
know what
feel
I'm saying?
like it's something else. I don't think it's just that. It's something else because if
You
you
want to
say
make it
Bill's a
something else.
liar, you gotta have that same energy for motherfucking Eddie Hearn.
And I do. So what are you talking
It
about?
got
And
it gotta
Bob
be it
Earl.
gotta be met with criticism
It
every time
do.
because
But they
look,
don't go out here saying that our fighter is the next Floyd Mayweather. None of them have said that. Except when he tried to hype up Lomachenko. And everybody riffs him for that to this day, saying he the next Ali. But nobody go around saying they the face of boxing and finna take Floyd's spot but Bill Haney. So when you say this type of shit, you got
that's
to
having
expect.
confidence in your motherfucking son.
No, but
And
that's
I
no, but that's also
and that's promoting.
disrespecting a great.
That's promoting.
You trying to
Nigga,
slight a great at the same time.
nigga, the great disrespected him. What you talking about?
What does Floyd? How does Floyd disrespect
Nigga,
Devin?
where do you think that footage came from? You think
Oh,
that footage
that came
where do
after
you think it
months.
came from?
But bro, that came after years of this nigga running
Nigga,
around with this Floyd hate in his mouth, bro.
during the young niggas fight,
Hey,
you wanna drop the doctored up clip like that, and then niggas be like, I don't know why Floyd, why he hating on Floyd like this shit just some random attack. Like you know why, bro? Come on, man, y'all all see that shit. But since it's on Dev, it's cool. It's
nah, your
acceptable.
pom
Just
poms
like
are
just like
bright in the
just like
motherfucker, boy.
being in the
Jesus
streets and all that
Christ.
shit. Niggas don't fuck with no snitches and rats and all that shit. But you got your man Shakur Stevenson team recording this nigga Bill like on some undercover police officer type shit.
But that ain't some police
And
shit.
niggas is
That
and
is not police
that's how
shit,
I
bro.
know
That's not
niggas
police
really
shit.
hate. That's how I know niggas really hate Bill
That's not police shit though. That's
because
you making a mountain out of molehill.
the reason why I feel like that because they set all those little morals and codes that they have to the side when it comes to Bill. All that clout chasing. Look, when Shakur Stevenson had that motherfucking fake motherfucker signed the contract and then it was revealed that real contract. Nobody said, "Oh no, that's cop chasing." We don't
They
like
did.
boxing.
They did. Wow, you act like you don't be reading Twitter. You know niggas was
Come on,
flaming him
man.
for that, bro. You
Come
just
on,
want to
man.
focus on it's called confirmation bias, what you do. You go look for things to help support what you're on instead of looking at the whole spectrum. Niggas roasted Shakur for that shit, bro.
Look, I do look at the whole spectrum. I literally just told you I understand that people do dislike Bill, and that dislike for Bill, goes to motherfucking Dev. I've seen that with the guy Fanon on boxing. That guy, he got so upset because Bill called him like a con man or some shit like that. And I remember Fanon
That
used to
boy
praise
lame
Dev.
beyond compare, but yeah.
After that shit, it's been anti-Dev since.
From
Because,
Fanon.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, but Fanon a weirdo anyway. Like I mean, that nigga had a mental meltdown one day on YouTube, flicking off the fans. I'm like, this dude is off his rocker a little bit. So, you know,
Really?
you can't pay attention to everybody, bro, because
Shit.
it's some weirdos in this game. But I'm saying though, Bill is doing a great job at promoting. But when you say certain shit, it's going to be met with criticisms, especially when you don't have the numbers to support it, or you get the line about the numbers. Like you know what I mean? Like, and I ain't saying, and other people probably lie about the numbers too, but you gonna get met with criticism, bro. Like even Progress just dropped the video and said the pay-per-view numbers must didn't do good because I didn't get no back end. Like, so that's right there is proof enough that it didn't do what they hyped it to do. And my people was out there in Cali. They say it was things, bro. It was shit curtained off. It wasn't a sellout. Like, so it's just I'd rather you
So you
just
saying
promote
that
your
Eddie
son
Hearn,
without
you
the
said Eddie
lies.
Hearn in the zone and they was just faking the phone for the public?
Hell, I mean, if you got 16,000, it's just like niggas used to say they going platinum and they only sold 800,000 copies. It's not a million, but you sold
I
800,000.
mean,
Hey, I'm
look,
platinum. So that's
it's
just like
like
him
this.
selling
If Dev
14,000 and the
if Dev
16,000
if
and saying
Dev
I
was
sold out.
if Dev wasn't generating money for these companies, you wouldn't have these companies bidding for this nigga to come on their
No
platform.
one's bidding for him.
What are you talking about?
Who
Top Rank just signed this nigga for a
to
fucking
a slave deal?
a three
They
fight
didn't bid
fucking
for
deal,
him.
bro.
They didn't bid to a slave deal. You got to fight in Australia
They
twice to
made
fight
money.
Lomachenko.
Bro, they
That
made
wasn't
money
a
off of
bidding war,
They made money off that George
bro.
Cambosa.
That was not a bidding
They
war,
definitely
though,
did. Bro,
bro. They're not
they
bidding for Haney, bro.
bro, if he was not generating any type of revenue for these companies, they would not be signing this guy
They
at
are
all or
banking
giving
on
these
him to
guys.
pay out
Why are they giving
because
them
they banking on him to pay out in the long run. He's not doing.
why are they giving them these paydays? Just to lose money? So you're telling me these guys are in the business of just losing money?
Hey,
That's why
Eddie
they keep
Hearn said he lost money with Canelo and Haney and Crawford and Bob Arum said they lost money with Crawford. So sometimes they are in that business. So every fight don't generate the paper.
So you saying
Every
from all those past situations, they ain't learned, so they just continue doing it.
bro, because you look at Floyd, you
Come
look at
on,
him,
dog.
because you look at
Nobody,
Floyd getting
bro.
300 million in the end of his
Look, and this
career.
is
You
why I don't
you
understand. Look,
you, you don't let me
this is what
talk.
I don't
Let me
understand
talk.
about
You ask me a question, I respond. You cut me
Let me
off.
cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. This is what I don't understand about boxing fans, right? They'll tell you every day, don't compare Devin Haney or anybody to Floyd Mayweather. But then when some pay-per-views or some ticket numbers come out, you see that nigga is not like Floyd Mayweather. What's up with that shit? What is up with that? And you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know. I'm listening because you ain't let me cook, so I'm gonna let you continue to cook.
See, I'm just saying, they'll tell you every day, oh, don't compare him to Floyd. You can't do that. Nah.
His daddy does it.
But then when the tickets come out,
His daddy does it though.
pay-per-view rumors is, oh, you see, I told you.
But his daddy does it
like,
though.
bro, nobody from this generation is like Floyd. The way I'm looking at it,
But his daddy says it though. So why does his daddy say those type of things?
bro, it's just promotion.
Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. You want to hold, you want to nail people to the cross when they say something, but when he say something, all of a sudden it's just promotion. But everybody else, you want to nail to the cross and hold them to their words to the very end. But with Bill, oh, it's just promotion. Nah, bro, that's I don't like that energy, musty energy.
If I wanted to be that type of dude, I can constantly point out the narratives and all the spins and all that. Because look,
Somebody asking you for the link, G.
Look, I was defending Gervonta Davis when niggas was saying, oh, this nigga is only selling 200K pay-per-views. That's a flop. I know you remember that talk.
I mean, that's not a flop, though.
They were saying it was a flop
I
because
know
it's
that's what you
million.
say. I say you
Think
listening
about it.
to the peons. I'm talking about the real. I'm talking about people who educated and know
Oh,
better. Like you listening to peons,
some
bro.
real street niggas on
No,
box.
I'm talking about people who know numbers. Like 200,000 is not a flop.
Okay. I'm saying, and that's why I was defending it. I was saying, look, in this day and age, if a guy's able to generate that type of, buzz, that much pay-per-view sales during the streaming era, where you can literally just go on Google and type in some shit, and the whole full fight can pop up in seconds.
Right.
It's pretty good. It's like that's why I view like back in the day, like I view niggas buying CDs more valuable than motherfuckers streaming on your
Of course.
music.
Of
Because
course.
when it comes to like CDs and shit, niggas like spent their hard earned cash. They left their crib, went to the store, they made time, stand in the line, and bought your shit. These days it's different. Niggas can just stream your shit.
And so that's why you give a lot of respect for when motherfuckers spend their hard-earned money. And yeah, and DS, yeah, peons, because this nigga will bring up the most simple-minded person and some shit that they tweeted and try to make it into the biggest story. But these niggas be peons, bro. Like these little people. Nah, somebody was in the comments talking about the peons, but I was just saying these people who don't know what they talking about and just gonna hate no matter what. Like 300,000 or 200,000, $80. You know what I'm saying? That's some paper, bro. Then with a gate is like, it ain't like motherfuckers cashing out Canelo 50 million and flopping or something shit. These niggas ain't, but point being made is I wish Bill Haney would just promote without putting the Floyd in there because it just put the extra salt around the energy, and you don't even have the numbers to support that to even say that. So just let that go. Just claim the Devin Haney era without the Floyd shit attached to it because Floyd names brings the biggest and baddest numbers, attraction, all that. You ain't doing that yet. And I think that's why they are paying him in hopes that it might pay off in the end because Floyd walked away with a $300 million check. Like Eddie Hearn looking at it like, shit, if we could show my loyalty to him now, overpay him a little bit, shit. Maybe in the long run, I can get in on that check. And he know I was loyal to him in the beginning, So it sometimes you do take losses in hopes of a greater return later. You know what I mean?
Trust me, I do understand that.
And I think that's what Eddie Hearn was doing with that DAZN money, period. Just hoping I could cash out. When a new company come through splashing, hoping to get the back end. Same way with PBC when they got their little investment deal. They splashed a lot, overpaid motherfuckers in hopes of Wilder beating Fury.
But I'll tell you what, everybody talking about these ticket sales.
What's up,
I already
Drip?
know what they're going to be watching on 420. Dan versus Ryan. Am I lying?
Ain't nothing else to watch.
Ain't nothing else to
You damn right I'm watching it. And I'm going to buy it. I'm going to support them, But I was telling you, I just think he's the most disciplined, accomplished fighter.
I honestly believe Ryan definitely did try to kill the fight. And I understand folks like to say, oh, Devin ain't a draw. You got to look at it, bro. When them guys, when they was tussling in that little fucking venue, people were looking at it like, okay, this might be something. I'm interested. Niggas planning their schedule to fly out to New York and shit and drive out to New York. And then when Ryan start talking this Illuminati shit, niggas is like, I don't know. I just got a refund. I literally heard guys on other people's streams saying that they end up getting a refund because they feel like Ryan ain't going to show up.
Well, I'm hearing more about price tickets than Ryan not showing up. I think everybody kind of already got it in their mind that Devins will win this fight. Me personally, I think it's going to be closer than people think. But I think most people, like the consensus I'm getting from most people, like, man, that nigga just going to get a bag real quick. He going to whoop Ryan. I'm just like, damn, I think that don't help that. And you know what I mean?
And look, here's the thing. I'm going to keep it 1,000. And I've been saying this since day one. I don't view Ryan as like somebody who's like super elite or anything like that. I really don't. I really want fucking Dev to knock this nigga over and we can continue to the next big fight.
But that's what Dev needs, though. Dev needs an Arturo Gotti-ish performance. Floyd is Arturo Gotti-ish. That's another reason that he's not selling because they doing everything right. They doing everything right promotion-wise, but he needs some highlight reel beat downs,
now,
bro.
If he go out there and do that shit right and put us seriously, beating on Ryan.
His name goes through the roof.
Look, listen. If he puts a serious beating on Ryan Garcia, and everybody was talking about the ticket numbers and all that shit, bro, all eyes is gonna be on that man. So it's like, I get it. I understand why Eddie Hearn's invested into him, and these guys are invested into him because there is a possibility that he could be that guy one day down the line. Look at the skills.
He should have finished Regis. Tay, I'm reading the comments. He should have dog walked Regis because like that would have been highlight real ish had he just dog like even though he completely washed him. But I'm just talking about a savage beatdown. That's another reason Tank sell a lot. Like man, hold on before we move on. Floyd Mayweather is the reason Tank is the status he is, but Tank knocking niggas out adds to that allure and make people tune in because that's what people want to see. Like we boxing purists, we gonna watch no matter what. But the casual Joe, they love a knockout, bro, and that's what Tank do. Like you see, Carmel almost got as many followers as Crawford already. Like that just show you Floyd Mayweather effect is serious. But if you deliver on top of that,
that's why I showed you that niggas like Dev and Bill got to be respected because they didn't get the major cosign like that, even though they did get the skills out of the camp. Definitely did. They didn't get the major cosign like to the extent that
they should have signed. They should have signed the Mayweather promotion then.
And you see what I'm talking about? Look, I'm telling you, look, you know who's telling us the next Floyd Mayweather first? Floyd Mayweather Sr. was telling us that shit, man. So how you gonna get mad at fans for saying that when Floyd Mayweather Sr. himself was telling you that, yeah, this guy's just like my son.
But once again, I need to see some ass beatings, like some thorough how Floyd did niggas when he was pretty boy. I think that would help Devin a lot. If he really got some highlight knockouts against some decent competition or where motherfucker can be on some, he dog walked him. Like, and see, because the biggest fight he got with Loma, like you can say he won convincingly, but half the world feel like he lost. Like, so
half the haters felt like he
no, everybody not hating, bro. Like everybody not hating.
Bro, you can say we already had the conversation about
so that. Everybody who feel like it was a close fight and Loma could have won is a hater. Yikes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, extreme, bro. Pom-poms waving, bro. Pom-poms waving. Yeah. My nigga pom-pom art.
Because that's the only fight right there where the commentator literally had to go back and watch the fight without his own commentary. That's how easily distracted and fooled that these guys are watching these fights. Haney fights. Now, hopefully he don't have a close fight with Ryan Garcia. I do want to see him have like a motherfucking Gotti level performance. And I feel like he can
especially if you quoting Floyd, he is C-level fighter. You doing all this Floyd is shit. Show me that, bro. Show me all of that. Because Floyd showed me all of that. It wasn't just promotion, as you want to say. Show me all of that.
But you know what's perfect? Every time, do you notice every time niggas hate on Devin Haney, when he comes out on top, all eyes are still on him. And niggas create new narratives after that. Niggas start talking about blame snack after Devin beat Regis, after saying that fucking Dev was going to get stopped by Regis. I know you seen that shit.
You say, what about how they flipped it on Regis after he won?
Yeah, after he won. Niggas is talking about some, Regis is trash.
Regis was the weakest of the outside. He was the weakest you could have picked outside of Rolly Romero at 140.
Floyd
he is the weakest you could have picked.
Okay, my dude said, Floyd don't want to see nobody win if he's not a part of it. Why not go and sign with the biggest name in the boxing world? Why Devin making Eddie and Bob money, but being difficult with PBC and Floyd? The
white man's ice is colder.
What
Shout out to
what is
Terrence Crawford.
What is PBC presenting to Devin? It's never like a situation. You can't pull up no article.
Just nobody finna overpay him like Eddie though, bro.
You can't pull up no motherfucking article on Boxing Scene or Yahoo Sports that said Devin Haney turned down a 3-fight deal for PBC. There's nothing like that. Why nobody ever present that opportunity to him? What's up with that?
I see he signed a 3-deal slave deal with Top Rank though.
Niggas is offering cash and opportunities. What are they offering?
I don't know if they offered him
They're not
anything
even
actually.
offering them the tank
But I
fight,
mean,
bro. What are you talking
because
about?
I mean, bro, like he's not who you think he is to be offering him this
Look,
massive
listen.
amounts of money.
This
Like he's
what
just not. If you don't have a what was my
PBC.
man name?
Look,
A Cambosis in his home
PBC got what
country.
40 guys. PBC ain't never said, "Hey man, you should go fight Devin Haney." And why?
Nothing
Dev,
that
why?
warrants his
Why?
payday. You're
Look,
not hearing me out, bro. It's
look.
nothing that warrants what he wants.
Why Dev got assigned to PBC? Ryan Garcia didn't have to sign to PBC for the motherfucking tank fight. Watch him say, "Oh, because he was a bigger draw." Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Come
And you
on,
do got more leverage when you a bigger draw. Don't act like that ain't relevant.
nigga. You talking about seats? Look at that Luke Campbell fight. Nigga, that shit was damn near fucking the whole fucking venue was dark because there was barely anybody in that shit.
Mm.
And you can compare that to the motherfucking George Kambosos fight.
But
All them
who knows how much Dev is asking for, bro? If you don't have a George Cambosis in his hometown that's selling out 50,000,
they said
nobody finna offer him nothing, and you don't got nobody sitting there that you know could bring a draw like that. I mean,
hold on one
especially for the
second.
money that he asking for.
My dude Diaz said Richard Hitcherson and George Kambosos have been going back and forth on Twitter. They actually been going back and forth on Twitter because of something I said.
Tay asked for the link.
I had said he did on because Richard, he been talking a lot of crazy shit. Little Africa, he been talking a lot of crazy shit about Dev, and he did a little video where he was talking about Dev and how easy his opponents are and this and that. Look, I posted a tweet or reposted that fucking clip, and I said, man, he did all this talking to struggle against a guy that's not even on Kambosos level. And then he started talking shit about Kambosos, and Kambosos hopped in the motherfucking timeline, started roasting his ass. It's crazy because it's like, damn, niggas can say a lot of shit about Kambosos, but it was true. Dude was a unified champ that made some M's in his game. Said little Africa. I love you.
Killing me, you hear me? Little Africa. All right.
Said Loma would beat the fuck out of Richard Hitchison. He definitely would. Because, look, I've been hearing a lot of folks try to say, oh, Little Africa, he fights like Devin Haney. That's fucking false. He fights like a poor man's Devin Haney, nigga. If we being real. Because it's not just about punches and all that. It's about the motherfucker who's throwing the punches. The brain, you know what I'm saying? Inside, top of the head, what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? The emotions of a fighter. And I feel like Richard, mentally, when that pressure got on him, he kind of folded. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was sad because it's like, come on, dude, you just talked all this. You ready to fight Devin Haney? I low-key felt bad for him when I seen him caught that first right hand to the chin. It like
Ooh,
crowd.
change shit up.
I said, oh shit.
But he fought to the end. He ain't fold, bro. He ain't fold. You hear me? But it wasn't like how he made it seem like he was gonna walk through him and then all the blame and the IBF rules after the fight. I'm like,
And,
come on
and
here.
niggas talking
Yeah.
about Dev. Let's be real. Come on, nigga. I seen niggas try to hype that dude, Lamone, on whatever his name is, Lemon Lamone.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, he give everybody at one. Nigga, cut that shit out now, nigga. Niggas talk all this hate shit. But y'all know damn well Dev will fucking 12-0 that nigga.
But I do like where we
Come
are
on.
at 140 though, because you
Let's
could
be
give
real.
me Cruz, you could give me Cruz versus hit, you could give me Cruz versus Matias. Get you know what I'm saying? Get hit. I want to feed hitches to
Hey,
Gary
my
Antoine
dude,
Russell, bro. I'm
my
sick of
dude
that nigga,
Diaz.
man.
My dude Diaz said Artman said Hitches is Haitian though. Hell yeah.
He say hitches is what?
He say he Haitian. Shout out to my Haitian folks. But I told him, I said, man, what you need to do is stop trying to fight FBA style. You need to go ahead and holler at your man Berto and get some pointers, man.
Damn. Damn.
Because that FBA style is not for everybody, bro. It's definitely not. For real. But
Yeah, well, I like what 140 looking like. Hopefully, everyone
I definitely do.
Dev do what he supposed to do. We can
So
get these
so keep
unifications
it
and shit.
1,000. Who's looking like the best at 140 right now?
You know, my favorite at 140 is Gary Antoine Russell, but the truth is Devin Haney. I mean, just off
And
proven.
these niggas talking about Dev should sign the PBC. Dev been active like what? Dev been fighting like damn near every fucking 4 months, every 4 or 5
I
months.
know, but on the zone, like
No, nah,
these
hold
do
on, nah. Let's cook. Let's cook.
platform, man.
Let's
You
cook.
need to get
Let's
on
cook.
PBC, bro.
Niggas is over here trying to give me a lecture. Oh, why he ain't signed the P nigga. Bro, PBC, look at them niggas, man. Gary Anton Russell been on the shelf.
His
Man,
fault. He
bro.
turned down fights. I want to hear that shit. That
This
nigga
nigga
be trying
hasn't
to
fought
make me mad with
since
this
like
shit.
what? Bro, I don't even remember the last time he fought. I think did he
Kent
the last
Cruz, he fought the nigga from my crib. Where he stopped him in the first round and it ended so quick. It was like he never even had a fight.
Nah, he fought what's his name? Rancis Bartholomew.
He
Was
fought
it
Kent Cruz last.
no? Nah. He fought fucking Rancis last. Because I remember niggas talking about how that stoppage was premature.
Let me see. You might be right. I know that was his last two fights for sure. I'm trying to see which one.
He talking about Spence. Well, Spence, he has some life altering motherfucking situations.
Yeah, but that nigga be turning down fights, so I don't be feeling that shit. Yeah, Kent Cruz was his last fight. He fought in August last year.
Really?
Yeah, that's when he knocked the nigga out in the first round. That nigga from the crib, I fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying? But you know. What about Spence? I don't know. Spence good at 154. PBC got enough roster. So shit, it's Crawford. It's really the question is what's next for Crawford? Shit, 'cause that nigga, like he on the island by himself out here. Cause
Man,
I know Golden Boy ain't gonna give him Virgil Ortiz. So
they
he can
said he
hang
about
that
to
up.
get some. They say he about to get some random Eastern European dude for the belt.
I heard Connor Ben too, but you know,
He
I
probably gonna
don't
fight
know.
one of these guys on them shelf companies.
That's fucked up. You come off the biggest win in life and you are back to the circuit. Like you should have been riding that wave. I would have fought any of them schmucks to get my but see, I feel Crawford though, he is 37. He wants them big paydays, but you could have fought for a interim 8-7 million real quick until you figure out who that next payday gonna be against. You know what I'm saying? I hate Charlo stunk up the place against Canelo, but you know, what can you do?
Terrence Crawford also make Antonio Tarver shit.
Look, bro, I ain't gonna look. Let me tell you, I told you what I heard, bro. I was told this from a source. I got sources too, motherfucker. I heard they had a big ass WBC meeting outside the WBC convention where one of the advisors said they don't want their fighters to be like Antonio Tarver, who calls him multiple times a week, still trying to get a fight. Like this some shit that was said in the last 2 years, 3 years that was said. You know what I mean? So on one end, you want these niggas to be active, bro, to get as much as, but you do want them niggas to maximize their bag because you don't want to end up like Antonio Tarver or even, you know, some of these niggas coming back to fight 50 years old, man. That shit, if it ain't just for the love of the sport, that shit be fucked up, man. Because you be thinking them niggas made all them meals and to still have something, but a lot of these motherfuckers be fucked up, you know. But anyway, what you got up for today, G?
About to go ship these motherfucking hoodies out, man. I got somebody who's about to wear this motherfucking All the Dream hoodie I got at the fight. Somebody who bought the ticket, you know what I'm saying? Because they saying people ain't buying tickets.
Are you going to the fight, Art?
Nah, Art man got
Exactly.
family responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? I can't go out
Nah, you ain't dropping no $1,500 for no nosebleed seat, nigga. That's what happened. Haney. But Haney, I'm not dropping no 1,000 for no nosebleed
there. Nah,
seats, my boy.
I did some shit like that with the Wilder Fury fight, nigga. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just wait for the next fight to come to the Armory. But keep it 100, I might pull up to that motherfucking Tank versus Frank Martin, nigga.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to that one for sure. It's gonna be in Houston. Oh my God. It's gonna
The
be
reason why
massive.
I got family in Texas, but I was thinking like that. The reason why I like Frank Martin versus Tank better than Haney versus Garcia, because I respect Frank Martin and Tank. I don't respect fucking Ryan Garcia as a fighter. I really don't.
Damn.
So
That Luke Campbell win was kind of impressive, bro. Especially get off the ground and continue to, even the way he fought Tank early was decent work. You know what I mean? I
here's
do
the thing.
respect.
Okay, maybe I should have reworded. I ain't saying it like this nigga should just retire, and quit. Like I hate this nigga or anything like that. But I'm saying like when it comes to like the elite level, I'm not looking at him like super elite. I'm not.
No, no.
Just like niggas, you know how boxing Twitter be having those critiques talking about you keep your hands down and all that shit.
Go get a gun,
It's
pal.
justified when they talk about Ryan Garcia. Because man, with the shit with, I was watching the bag work with motherfucking Derek James, man. And I was looking like, dog, even if he practiced with Derek James for a year, his skill level will still not be on Devin Haney's. And that's not even on like.
But that's why Dan Goosen was like, when you
Because
training Ryan, you really not training him. You collabing with him because he don't listen. You hear me?
Yeah, I know I heard you. And I heard Derek James speak on it. And Derek James was sounding like, I did my best type shit.
Right. Exactly. That's all you about can do with a motherfucker like that. But I think it's jab sharp, though. I watched the training videos, bro. I think it's jab sharp. I do not think this will be a whitewashing unless Devin applies real pause on that man. I don't think like he gonna have to keep him off him like Tank had to keep him up off him by really striking him. And you know what I'm saying? Because Ryan is a come forward fighter, bro, with a snappy jab.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. What I was looking at, because I was watching that shit on my TV, and I was looking at Ryan, and I said, man, that left hook though, that shit is cracking and it's pretty fast.
I'm telling you. The jab is sharp than the motherfucker from Ryan from what I was seeing. Like, and then
what I like about Haney's game though, he always knows how to lean his head to duck a fucking jab.
Sure does. Yep.
Definitely does. So
and he will go to the body quick to the motherfucker on your ass. He will get low.
He does this thing where he gets low and he like shoots back like an uppercut. He did in Lennar's fight and Regis fight, where he'll dip low and catch you with an uppercut.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. It should be a win by UD, but for real, if Haney wants to make a statement, you have to stop this man, because if you don't, the comparisons to Tank is just gonna repeat again and again to where you won't win unless you just really do that man greasy for real. Like you gonna have Art having to wave his pom poms even higher, bro, because the haters gonna come.
Talking about waving your pom poms. Look, here's the thing: niggas just want us to hate on Devin Haney while they super.
You ain't gotta hate, but you ain't gotta wave pom poms neither.
Why nobody saying that Tank ain't fighting a 30-year-old prospect?
Because it ain't okay, but when Sergio Martinez is 30 years old, he can fight. Come on, I want to hear that shit. You just said it was a good fight,
brother. Hold on, brother.
You just said it was a good fight.
I know, me personally, I feel like it's a good fight, but you notice that niggas ain't saying that shit no more. And I remember specifically the niggas who was celebrating this fight was calling.
I think the Rivera fight took Frank Martin out the contender status and took him out the prospect status and made him a contender, though. I think that Rivera fight was a crossroads fight to where you win that, you no longer considered a prospect. And I think he won that.
That's what I said.
I feel that. But so enough with the prospect talk. He got him a good victory against another. A lot of niggas don't be wanting them type of fights. Them crossroads 18-0, both of us 18-0. A lot of motherfuckers would have dunked that fight. So I give Frank Martin the utmost respect for fighting a difficult fight against a cheater and an undefeated motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So Frank Martin deserves his flowers at this point. A little late start to the game, but shit,
it was a good fight like that. Back in the day, J-Rock versus motherfucking Charlo.
Of course. Two FBA. That's another fight that I point to when I talk about Frank and Michelle Rivera, that two mugs in their prime where you really don't have to take this fight and you can go because Charlo was finna move up to
6.
160, and J Rock was his mandatory. You feel me? He
And
stayed
J
there
Rock
just
called
to
him a
get that
turkey.
off.
He called that nigga a turkey.
And look what he did to him, though. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you do.
It was fucked up because after the fight, J Rock tried to give him a dab, and Charlo was like, "Nah, fuck that."
Nah, they talked a lot of shit before that fight. You know, them Charlo niggas, some sensitive niggas. Them niggas are some, whew, them
And
niggas.
it was so
You can
crazy.
tell them niggas had no
I
daddy
never
around. Them
seen.
niggas sensitive.
I've never seen the crowd boo the nigga who got a knockout. That's crazy.
That's just how much they hate the Charlos. They just say the wrong shit sometimes, man. Especially Jamal, man. He a good brother, man. It's the shut up and dribble.
But Tank versus Frank, the motherfucking two FBAs, man, in their prime, in their physical prime. I don't care what nobody say. The 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, in my opinion, is like your physical prime.
And I want to say, how old is Tank? What, 28? He ain't that much
20.
younger than Frank.
I'm as old as Tank and Frank. We about 29. All three of us, I believe.
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
it's like shit.
And I'm saying, like, the reason why I'm saying that because off of just being a man, I feel like at 29, I'm a lot stronger than 20. And it's looking like that for both of them, man. What you think about your guy? Your guy, Gervonta Davis, flexing the muscle on motherfucking Twitter.
Well, of course, leave it to you to hype it up. You feel me? But and see, that's what motherfuckers be talking about, bro. That's what I'm telling you. But he
Bro,
looked ripped and ready.
I love it though.
He looked ripped.
Because
He looked ripped and ready. Like I'm ready to go right now. Like like I say, I'm watching Floyd, the whole Arturo Gotti shit. Niggas, I could fight yesterday. I could fight tomorrow.
That situation right there lets me know that these fans really have like a say so in this game. And these boxers really be paying attention to that shit. Because I know people tagging me, talking about Art, man, you was the nigga who spent the narrative. Because, yeah, I did post a picture of Gervonta Davis looking real thin. But I ain't altered the picture or nothing like that. I just generally said, hey,
Nah, that was an altered picture, though.
Nah, no, the fuck it wasn't. No.
It definitely was a Photoshop picture. That nigga looked skinny and frail, nigga. Stop it. You feel me?
Because, no, it's not Photoshop. Because I took the picture from one of his stands. I took the picture, I screenshotted it, and I posted it. And I said, man, I don't know. He look a little thin. Frank might bully the nigga. And next thing you know, niggas talking about these guys having a flexing competition. The promotion for this fight is a flexing competition.
Nah, what it is, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. See, boxers, what I realized about boxing Twitter is that's the place where they're actually relevant more than they are in the casual world. They don't talk about what we talk about on ESPN every day at all. Like they don't talk about that shit on Fox Sports, nothing. Like so they get talked about and discussed more on Twitter than they do anywhere else. So
and I know they see that shit because
damn right, man. That's why look, bro. You have 1,000 followers with a major troll presence and all type of shit, bro. I got 200 followers and still be
merch. Hold on.
Okay, my bad.
Best merch
The
in
best
boxing
merch in the game. My bad. Point being made.
artmanapparel.com.
Artmanapparel.com. But I was saying, me being the unknown faceless mug with 200 followers, I still get hit up from major mugs like Clarissa and Javante Haney, because they paying attention. Like they can't do nothing but pay attention, especially if they shit catch fire. They can't do nothing but see. So that's what be dope to engage.
Yeah. So I had made that illustration of the Raymond Ford fight, and dude hit me up like, man, I need one of them hoodies. That shit fire as hell.
What type of hoodie you make? Which one was it?
The Raymond Ford.
Okay, yeah.
When he had old dude running on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. So like they definitely be paying attention.
They be paying attention, bro. That's why for real on one end it's a good thing because we could kind of they can get in their head about who we think they should fight, so that we could create good fights by getting in their head. But at the same time, I be hating how they get so caught up in that shit sometimes. Like Shakur, like he just like he be losing his mind on Twitter, like cuz log off.
Little Africa too, he tweaking, man.
He be tweaking. That nigga was crying so much about the IBF rules after the fight. I'm like, bro, like if they just fight at the weight class you comfortable with, then quit this weight draining. Then like y'all niggas be trying to weight bully, bro. Like just fight at the desired weight class, and that way the 10-pound rehydration won't matter so much. You know what I'm saying? But when you niggas
with you, bro, if your man Javante Davis go up and fight Cruz again, he definitely ducked Devin Haney, in my opinion. Because
What?
niggas was talking about 140 is too much. He
You
really
just
126.
niggas was saying that, right? He never said that.
Nah, his coach said
He
that.
never said it though.
Man,
But he never said it.
hmm that's how they gonna spin it off. Well, he never.
No, so you because you put words in his mouth.
Yeah,
It's other people said it who don't make the decisions. Like so, yeah, yeah.
that nigga
So
said blame Snack, bro. Who does that? And nobody said, "Oh man, that ain't gangster tank. You tripping? What you talking about? Blame Snack? How come you can't just talk about you gonna knock that nigga out?"
I mean, you know, if Snack does has a bad reputation, bro. So anybody affiliated with Snack, I don't care if it's Boots. I don't give a fuck who you is. Motherfucker gonna look at you with the side eye. You feel me? Because you know, Victor Conte is who he is now, but that don't mean you good for it. But at the same time, motherfucker gonna say what they gotta say now. You know. Yeah,
So,
though, man. But I'm about to get the day going. I'm about to hop in the shower, hit the gym, hit the studio, keep shit moving. But let me know if you get on later on, G.I. Jam. What you hear me?
hell yeah.
All right, family, be peaceful.
Yep. Shout out to everybody in the chat. ArtmanApparel.com for the best boxing merch in boxing.